Beer Festival, now in its 13th year. Denise Owens.
Hi, good to be here.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I really can't believe it's been 13 years that we've been doing this.
I can't either. Well, and it would have been 14 had that ugly COVID year of 2020, which the night before we opened, we got shut down. So it happened.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Had everything ready to go, and then the county administrator called and
Pulled the plug.
Yeah, that middle of March 2020 was kind of a little interesting.
Yes.
Interesting time for sure. And your event was one that fell victim.
Yeah.
You had an open house like 2 days
A grand
before
opening,
the shutdown. Yeah, so crazy
But
stuff.
you guys are back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Better than ever. Lucky 13, we'll call it.
I think it will be because we have so many new things this year. We're working with a great team, Dustin Ramsey and his wife. It's kind of a little side thing that they love to do.
Okay.
They're really big into craft beer, so they travel all over the state of Michigan. And he has a business called Flowworks. He goes into bars and cleans their lines and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
He has commandeered so many new breweries from all over.
Nice.
And something new we're doing this year, we're also offering spirits because there's a number of breweries that are also distilleries.
Yes.
So we're going to be very, very careful with that, but we're excited about bringing them on board. And the wine has picked up. So I keep getting invoices in for product, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what have I done here?
my gosh.
So, but yeah, a lot, and you know, when you've got a lot of breweries that are with the kegs that are tapped, those beer lovers love that. I mean, we all like draft beer better, if I were a beer drinker, better than, canned or whatever, but we do have a lot of products that's still the high-end craft beer coming from a number of our distributors. But
Nice.
it's that local touch I'm excited
For
about.
sure.
From Tecumseh, Mason, Muskegon, I mean, from all over.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So people buy a ticket, and what do they get for the ticket?
Yep, for the ticket, for regular general admission, it's 10 tokens they get.
Okay.
And then if it's VIP, you also get a sweatshirt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we always try to do an apparel. Matter of fact, you guys are an apparel sponsor.
Nice.
So that comes with 15 tokens.
Wow.
But we also sell additional
Okay.
if somebody wants them.
Got
And then
it.
we have a merch table where we call them the vintage apparel
Okay.
from years past
years
that you can
past.
never get. Yeah, so huge discount, and that's always popular. But it's our new ones that everybody likes to get. But our VIP tickets are almost sold out.
Really?
So yeah, so and we sell them by the size. So
Okay.
we're just about sold out there. But we'll have some shirts and look at these groovy koozies that I brought for you.
Very cool. Thank you.
Cute. Oh, I love that.
So tell us give us the details on the date and time. Because
Yes.
I know people love to make arrangements, get big groups.
Yes, and stay at our local hotels
For sure.
it's
Yes.
all about safety.
Yes.
It is March 9th. It opens to the general public at 12 o'clock and it closes down at 5 p.m. on the dot.
Okay.
We're very careful about that. Our VIPs, they get the opportunity to come in an hour early. So
Perfect.
and they've done their research, so they know what's there. They'll
Yeah.
beeline it to whatever they're looking forward to. And the exciting thing too, we're going to have new releases done. I think there's 4 or 5, and they'll do a countdown as to which brewery's doing a new release, and
wow.
then everybody will be there. So that's really kind of fun, and that'll be throughout the morning. We're going to have music. Mike Atkins is our DJ.
Okay.
But then last year we did supplement with live music. This year we're doing something similar. We're having a gentleman who's a sax player here in town
cool.
who goes around to the pubs and such. And I'm terribly sorry, Kevin, I can't remember your last name.
Kevin, the saxophone player.
Yes, I'm sure people know him.
Tell us about the layout. And has anything changed, or will there be anything different? I think you guys are going to do the fire pits again.
Yes, fire pits. We have 9 food trucks coming to this
Wow.
event.
Nice.
That's great.
I just couldn't say no, or somebody was like, "Oh, but we need to." And if it's something we've never had before,
Yeah.
it's just like Fair Week. You like to have something.
But
new.
we're done with food trucks. You're locked in with these 9, correct?
Yes, yeah, no more room. Our grounds guy would freak out. He would.
Hey, there's JTV's Adrian Sharp.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
But the layout is going to be just a little bit different. We are going to have a couple of islands in the center like we did last year.
Okay.
And but all of our breweries will be the perimeter of the room, which will
Okay.
be a little bit different. It's a little easier when you're serving from a keg to not step on your partner.
Yeah.
I have over 100 volunteers, which I've got everybody plugged in. So I mean, it
Okay.
takes. I think 106 is where he ended
Wow.
up. Yeah. So
It's a huge event.
It is. It is. I mean, we have people that do nothing but collect tokens. They go around to all the tables. Then we have the ice people that constantly are, renewing the ice for the vendors. So we've got this year, because of Jen and Dustin's influence, I have a brewer's room that will be only for the brewers, because
Cool.
apparently they like to get together and talk.
Oh, what a good idea.
So I have to have a few snacks for them
Very
and
good.
that
Okay.
kind of thing. So that's kind of a fun, different.
Yeah.
We've got some non-alcohol vendors too, like we always have, that has,
Nice.
apparel, beer apparel, and we always have the one guy that's going to be there, and he's called Irish Classic Imports.
Okay.
So. And it's amazing how many people buy the Irish, because we're so close to St. Patrick's Day.
Sure. Right.
So he's always excited about coming back. But we have a number of folks. We have a candle gal called Effin' Good Sense.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
from
we
out
know
of
her.
Brooklyn. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
we
they're
know her.
amazing.
Elevated Caps. I mean, we've got a lot of great people. Jackson Popcorn will be there.
Cool.
Well, it's fun to have a cocktail and shop, so I think you've got the perfect mix. I love that there are 9 food trucks that make sure there's something for everybody and there won't be
Yes.
too long of lines. and-
Yeah. So and look at who knows what the weather's going to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, okay, if it's like 45 and sunny, fabulous.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The colder it is, the more people like to drink beer. So I
Yeah,
do
that's
want it to
true,
be
too.
have a little, in the air, but I
Yeah.
do not want
Yeah.
an ice storm.
No.
So shame on you for even saying
Yeah,
that
don't
word.
even
I'm
bring
sorry.
that up.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any tips and tricks for people? Of course, there's the pretzel necklace is a good trick. Get there early.
Oh, look, it's working.
Oh, there you go. See,
It
how
worked.
fun
Very
is
nice.
that?
We'll be able to spot you.
What is this? What am I wearing?
Well, actually, one year I got those for the volunteers. I thought that would be fun. But thing is I had 100 people had those on, and it was like sensory overload. So, but
my gosh.
yeah, and they just, somebody needed somebody that worked the event. They couldn't miss them because
Yes.
they had that on there.
So Andy was asking you about tips and tricks.
Yeah, well, we actually, if you want to download an app on your phone, it's called Untapped.
Okay.
nice.
And yep, and it's an app that allows you to go in and see what beers or anything that's going to be there, what companies, what breweries are going to be there, and then it also, what they really encourage people to do is make a comment.
Oh.
So that really helps out the brewers too. So I had a gentleman call me, and I thought, you know what, I think that is a great idea, and especially with our extra people that know more about beer and all this stuff than I ever will in my lifetime. They were excited about it because a lot of breweries, and you go to pubs today and they'll like, oh yeah, we're on Untapped. Can you let them know what you
Yeah.
think about that?
Oh, nice.
So
It's the Southern Michigan Winter Beer Fest, and again, it is coming up on March. What day is
Ninth.
it? March 9th.
Ninth.
Yeah, I'm like, where did
Yeah.
that
Noon to
9 go?
5.
That's what I thought. March 9th.
Noon to 5.
Buy tickets online. Thank you, Denise, so
Oh,
much
no,
for
thank
being
you.
with us. Denise Owens from the Jackson County Fair and Southern Michigan Winter Beer Festival. Actress Nicole Forster joins us right after this break.